Alright everyone,
Aye.
welcome back to Brain Rot. This is definitely the first video we're recording tonight.
Shut the fuck now.
Oh shit, we're starting? I'm still eating.
Okay. So this is a topic that I've had in the back of my head for a minute, and I thought it might be better to do a Brain Rot video.
Fuck it, I'm still eating.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, fuck your casserole.
What does that casserole do to you?
I don't know. Exists.
Fair enough.
Who eats casserole at 11 p.m.?
This year 2025.
And you're judging him based on his eating habits.
This is supposed to
No.
be the land of the free. Let me
No,
make
I'm
that
just-
casserole.
I'm just saying, who eats a casserole at 11 p.m.?
Mario does.
There's
That
like
shit-
8 billion people in the world. I'm sure that there is more than just one person eating casserole right now.
You were trying so hard to get off topic.
No, yeah, he's derailing.
Bro, I'm not even. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. It's a weird thing to get hung up on.
Bro, you know what? Whatever, bro.
I think you're just jealous of his casserole.
Sure.
Alright, get him back
I'll
on
make one and
top.
bring it to your house.
At 11 p.m. exactly.
Not today. Back to topic.
Nah, hell no. 11 p.m., bro.
Alright, get him back on topic. Online advertisements. What is your opinions on ads? Because I got some stuff I want to point out specifically, but I just want to hear your initial thoughts.
Not all of them are bad.
Do you care to
All of them are
explain?
bad.
Alright, so look, I hate whenever I'm watching Twitch, right? And I'm watching the streamer, right? I don't really feel like subscribing. For one, I either don't find their stuff, not to disrespect, but as much of a value to subscribe, or either that, I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two,
Valid. Mm-hmm.
right?
Spitting.
I hate the ads that just interrupt midstream as you're watching,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can't hear anything. You can't interact with other people without having to hear what they have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. I'd rather prefer having ads on the side, on the corner, little bitty right there. You can advertise your fucking Manscape or fucking bathwater, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't mind, because at least I can continue watching the stream, interact, hear what's going on. Doesn't bother me. You're still advertising to me. But that's just my gripes with Twitch and their ads. That's all I have to say.
So in your head, it's kind of like a out of sight, out of mind type thing. Like as long as it's not intrusive, you're kind of okay with it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then Nick, you said all ads bad.
Okay, so this is funny because I was gonna make a video about this too, but slightly different. I was gonna talk about how streaming services have ads despite us actually spending our own fucking money to watch shows, which is really pisses me off because when you watch a show, especially me, I don't watch human shows. I don't watch shows that's 45 minutes or whatever. I watch anime. Anime is 23 minutes. Why the fuck do I have 5 ads in a 23-minute show? Not including the intro and the outro. The show was only running for 19 minutes top, bro. Why the fuck am I here for 40 minutes, bro?
Episodes?
Huh?
Haven't you watched Invincible that has 45-minute episodes?
Well, yes, I was gonna point that out to you. Just give me a second.
All right,
I'm cooking.
I was gonna,
Yeah.
I was gonna put you on blast.
Yeah, I'm spinning back to it, okay? But I'm saying of course when you're watching cartoons, there's not an ad on there. That's what's up. You know what I mean? It should be like that in general, especially if you spend the money. I'm talking to you, Hulu. Fuck you. And I'm talking to you, Netflix, too, because you got ads now too, which don't even make any sense anymore. But again, I wanna say this. I wanna say this good.
Mm-hmm.
when I was watching Invincible, and it was 45 minutes, and I seen damn near 6 full commercials for almost a minute plus on each of them. I really I almost wanted to stop watching the show. That's how angry I get. Like, I can't watch something that's too long. Like, I can't watch a movie with ads in it, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I already have a short attention span because I used to watch YouTube shorts and fucking reels and everything else. Imagine my surprise when I'm right in the middle of like some groundbreaking shit, and then I get whopper, whopper, whopper in my fucking eardrums, bro. Like, it pisses me off, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm always turned off every time when I see ads on anything that I'm watching. But yeah, that's it.
So, do you only really mentioned streaming services outside of that? Like, what do you do? Okay, so here's another question: do any of you guys use ad blockers?
Yeah.
No.
Mario, not at all.
No.
And then, Nick, you said you do. Is it like only on browser? I'm assuming.
His own browser, and also got like a third party type situation. But a lot of apps, I mean, a lot of websites don't let you go to stuff unless you turn it off. So it's literally useless sometimes.
I mean, I don't know. Most of the times, those websites are usually there's usually alternatives, at least like for the most part, from what I've seen. But yeah, you didn't really mention any is there? How could advertising be different, in your opinion? Like, well, other than just like completely cutting it out or just like shortening it, like Mario said, if it was just like in the corner or something like that.
I mean, okay, me personally, any platform that I am not paying my good earned money on, they can put ads on there. It's fine. Even when it comes to like Twitch and stuff, although I hate, like messing up the rhythm of watching the stream or whatever, I completely understand. I'm not spending money on this person. They need to make their money somehow, I feel that. But when there's a barrier of me spending any ounce of money on the app, I shouldn't see any ads on there. So yeah, like I don't even complain about YouTube ads like that. It's not that bad. You can skip it. Most of them are skippable. Most ads that pop up when you read an article, you can just cancel it out or whatever. And like at this point, every single thing, even if you're not like if you're actively trying to not see ads, you're still getting marketed to from some way, somehow. Everything that you watch is just marketing scheme to get you to buy something. So it's fine. You know what I mean? But again, if you spend money on something, you shouldn't have ads. That's genuinely what I feel.
Yeah, that's a good like a good stance. Like, see, like a lot of the recent things, I think it was what's the stream? Oh, it's YouTube. Actually, it was YouTube Premium. They're adding like a light version that gets slightly less ads or something. I'm not exactly sure what it was, and a lot of people are mad about that. Now me, I don't really care because I don't pay for YouTube Premium. I use ad blockers, but I use YouTube Mobile a lot, which I don't have ad blockers for. And do you guys usually use YouTube Mobile, or is it like strictly on like desktop or TV?
When I'm using it on my phone, I go to browser because on browser, Apple, I can go to like the Apple separate play or whatever, and then it doesn't play ads on it.
I just use both. Yeah.
Okay, so it might just be me then, but I feel like the YouTube ads recently have gotten, not like the quality in, but the amount of them has gotten so much worse. I can't go 3 minutes without seeing ads. It's just annoying because, like most of the time I just have like YouTube playing in one ear at work, and when I constantly am getting ads, you gotta wait 5 seconds to skip the ad. depending on the ad, I'll just let it play, but half the time it's just like really random stuff that I'm like, I don't care, just go away.
I believe our good friend Charlie from Moist Critical actually made a video talking about the ads.
Yeah.
I did not watch it though. I just know he talked about it, complained about it too. Doesn't like the ads.
I think him and... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I'm slowly getting convinced that I should get YouTube Premium so I don't get the ads. It's more...
I mean, the ad blocker works fine, but that's another thing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I did watch Critical's video on it, but it's probably been like a week or two, and I can't remember much. I think what he was probably talking about was like the quality of YouTube ads, how they'll just really let, and no exaggeration, anything, they'll let anything advertise on the platform. Meanwhile, those same stuff would get flagged for TOS as a video. But that's not the thing. YouTube with a passion hates ad blockers, and like, I don't care, right, because it's blocking the ads, but somehow YouTube is intentionally making the experience worse for ad blockers. Nick, you said you have ad blocker on your computer, so I don't know if you noticed, but they are intentionally slowing the platform and making it so that video will take about the length of an ad to load when you're trying to watch something. And it's annoying, but honestly, you know, I'm still not seeing an ad, so I'll take it.
I mean, I do wanna add something to that actually. There's gonna be a new rollout of they're talking about putting in unskippable ads on YouTube. Well, rolling in like one unskippable ad in each video.
I think I did hear about that, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, bro? Like,
it really just depends on the length of the ad. Because today actually, I don't remember what the ads were, but they were both like 2 5-second unskippable ads. I don't really have an issue with unskippable ads. Just let me know that they're unskippable. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but they used to be like that like a year or two ago. It would say like 5 seconds till skip or something, or cannot skip this ad. But now they don't even have that. They just have like a yellow bar that scrolls up, and you half the time you can't even tell if it's skippable or unskippable until the button pops up. And even then, if it doesn't pop up, you're like, oh, maybe, you know, it's unskippable. But yeah, at that point, there's still the second ad that you have to wait through. Like, huh?
Sorry, you say?
No, as long as the unskippable ad is like 5 seconds max, I don't care what the ad is. Just don't make it take up too much of the video. It's like you were saying, like, you know, interruptions suck. Like, I come to your platform to use it. I don't come to your platform to get advertised. If you're gonna be showing me stuff that like distracts from what I'm here for, why am I even using it? It's the same thing with like pop-up ads on other sites. I'm not sure if you've ever used like any of those like wikis for different stuff. I think it's fandom specifically, and like people are, a lot of places are like making their own like dedicated sites outside of the fandom website, but that one is pretty much unusable on like mobile browser because it's just covered in ads.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not necessarily mad at those type of ads. I ain't gonna lie.
I am.
No, like if you're gonna
Why
add,
is that?
Because I don't want to get interrupted while watching my videos. Simple as that.
I mean, it's not. Isn't it just like articles or whatever? Or Fandom is another platform to watch video. I don't know.
no, fandom is
Oh, we're
like,
talking about.
well, I was talking about fandom. I kind of went off on a tangent, but like I still have a little bit to add about that. But what were you saying? Mario?
Oh, I know you were talking about me.
Yeah. I kind of went on a tangent, but like I got more to add. But he sounded like he was saying something.
I mean, it's basically right.
Okay.
I was just talking about like how I don't enjoy ads. I thought we were talking about YouTube still, but we're talking about fandom. So
No, I mean like we like the YouTube kind of passed, but like before we like fully transition to a different topic, we should still get out what you were saying.
honestly, I forgot what I was saying. So let's just move on.
All right, but
Wait, hold up. Before we get off of YouTube, let me yap for like 1 second.
all right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go for it.
I literally a couple of days ago I got because sometimes the ad blocker like a bit like an ad will go through the cracks at least once or twice. It happens. It's whatever, right? One of the ads that got that I got, I went to sleep and I woke up and it was still playing. It was like an hour of some guy reading the holy book. And like, I'm not trying to, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I don't want to say nothing crazy, but bro, there's no way it should be legal for somebody to have an ad that's like an hour and a half long, bro. Like I took a nap and I woke up and it was still on, bro.
Entirely uncommon. I know some
Yeah.
people have actually gotten 24-hour ads
24
That's
hours is actually
fucking
insane.
crazy.
in 24 hours. Yeah, and it was skippable. I'm very sure it was skippable.
No, it
No,
is. It's definitely skippable.
It
but they're
has to be,
banking on
because if you
to
make you
forget.
watch 24 hours of like actual, is that not just like platform suicide? Like adding in a 24-hour unskippable ad, there's got to be something that like YouTube prevents it from like you specifically making it unskippable.
I'm sure someone will comment down their experiences or know someone else who've actually experienced a similar situation that's 2 hours where they have hour-long ads. Maybe like a week hour-long ad. I highly doubt it, but anything's possible.
I mean, I feel like they would have to make it skip because technically I could have skipped mine too, but I would just sleep.
Yeah, you would kind of like AFK basically.
Yeah, like I took a nap and I woke up and it was still playing. I was just like,
Speaking of AFK,
okay.
No, but like I've gotten some of those like long, like hour-long ads, but like that was back when you could still see how much time you had left on the ad, and like it would just be like when like, oh yeah, like it's a 30-second ad, it's skippable, but my hands aren't free, so I'll just let it play, and then it keeps going. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So yeah, those are annoying, but I kind of already forget. Was it you who was asking what fandom is? Like
Yeah.
the site? Or was it Mario?
I think Mario, if I'm not mistaken, because I know what fandom is. You just
Yeah, okay, so
look up characters and stuff.
yeah, so fandom is basically kind of like a site that consists of different other mini sites. Think of it like Wikipedia, but for like franchises as a whole. So like each article is for different games, and then divided into like different characters and games and stuff like that. And it's it's basically like Wikipedia but dedicated for like pop culture stuff. But sometimes I'll just be on my phone browsing it, right? Because I'll be out and about and I'm like, oh, let me look up this certain thing that I was having trouble with. But they'll have like a video ad playing at the bottom. They'll have like some like generic like website ad at the top. They'll have a bunch of like a list of different ads on the left side. And it's like, it takes about like 35% of the screen. It's so annoying.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I've ever gone to that site before in my entire life. I've definitely seen people use it, but I've never personally gone on there. So like, I can't even say anything. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm on it quite a bit just because like for the most part it's just like browsing just random video game stuff. But I've used it. I think I used it a bit making some of my making the F-Zero retrospective videos. Just trying to see what like images and stuff I can pull off the website for both that and like the F-Zero wiki.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every time when I do any type of research about anything on any of my videos, either I have to hurry up and screenshot the article before ad apocalypse comes in, and then they want me to pay for the platform, or it's just like, you know, a bunch of pop-ups of hot milfs in my area or some shit like that. Which they need to chill out on that shit, man. God damn. Even on YouTube, like they be having some kinky ass fucking ads, bro.
Yeah, that's all true.
What the fuck is this?
No, but that's what Critical was. It was either Critical or Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers. One of them or both of them was talking about like how bad YouTube's ad moderation is. They will let, no joke, anything, and I already said this earlier, no exaggeration, anything they will let advertise on their platform, because you know they're getting paid. But anything that breaks TOS in an actual video, even if it's that ad just uploaded as a video, would get flagged immediately. It's just a weird bias that I guess you could say. I think Twitch, people complain to Twitch about the same thing, just like with their streamers rather than ads.
Yeah, I don't. Twitch is just, that's a whole nother topic, because you can get banned for saying words, and then you can also not get banned for getting clapped on camera. So I don't necessarily know what their terms of service is going.
Maybe we could do like a terms of service video.
I've heard that Twitch's terms and services are very biased towards their favorite creators.
Yeah.
I would say that's just more like an upper management type thing, because like the terms of service wouldn't be like written to specifically like shield certain creators, but it's
except for Pokemon.
Well, no, like the
I'm
terms
just joshing you guys. I'm just kidding.
Hey, whoa, hey, you can't say that. You literally can't say that. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
They also kind of ban a lot of black creators for a lot of dumb reasons, in my opinion. But
they are without a doubt biased on who they do and don't ban. I don't think that's in question.
yeah. Sorry. That's sad, man.
Do we got any other final thoughts on ads? No. Oh yeah, actually one last thing before we end it. I think it was either the FBI or the CIA, whether or not you like trust those organizations, they did say that it's like actually dangerous to not use an ad blocker when using the internet.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
It was either the CIA or the FBI or both, I'm not sure. Whether or not you actually trust those organizations or not, they have said that it is dangerous to use the internet without an ad blocker.
Interesting.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
We should be coming out with a video pretty soon. We're gonna be playing trios in Fortnite, zero build. That should be coming pretty soon. We're gonna get GoPros, so yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Don't jinx it, bro.
What bro said, I guess. You know, follow us on all platforms. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with us if you don't fuck with us, and it's okay. Comment your favorite strand of Ebola.
This has been Brain Rot. Have a good rest of your night, Brainiacs. We'll see you in the next video.
Oh yeah, happy Juneteenth or whatever. Shout out.
Okay.
It's also Pride Month and Mental Health Awareness Month. So shout out everybody.
God damn, they just stockpiling everything in one.
Yeah, it's like smack in the middle of the year, so like it's probably like the best time to smack everything.
Yeah, they all like, hey yo, put the. Never mind. Yeah, get me out of here, bro. Get me out of here. Fuck.